Hello, everyone. I'm Tomoko Ogawa. Thank you very much for inviting me to the Macrobiotic Forum. It's my great pleasure to have cooking class from Stockholm to you all over the world. I'd like to introduce myself briefly. I'm a Japanese, was born and brought up in Tokyo, but have lived in Stockholm for 32 years. I have been practicing macrobiotic for 34 years and studied up to level 4 in Japan at the school of Kazue and Hideo Omori, who was a student of George Osawa. I have had macrobiotic cooking classes at home here in this kitchen for Japanese, Swedish, and people from other nationalities. And I have taught in England, Portugal, and in Japan as well. Today, I'm going to make vegan Sukiyaki Nabe and cook brown rice because Sukiyaki goes well with brown rice to eat together. If you have questions, please ask me in the end of class. Thank you. Here is brown rice. Yeah, and washed and soaked overnight with about 1.5 times water and 1 deciliter for removing the foam. Bring it to a boil with a lid from ordinary pot. Why should rice be soaked overnight for 12 hours? Soaking is important for rice, beans, and nuts because it will reduce the amount of abscisic acid, which is enzyme inhibitor, and phytic acid, which impairs mineral absorption that are naturally found in those foods. After boiling, I'm going to remove the foam. The acid are in the foam. Removing foams makes the taste of rice sweet, pure, and better. Okay. And while waiting the boiling, I can talk about Sukiyaki. This is Sukiyaki Nabe. Put 2 deciliter water. 1 deciliter means 100 milliliter. 1 cup is 2 deciliter. And turn on the heat. Bring it to a boil with a lid on. Sukiyaki is a Japanese dish that is prepared and served in a shallow iron pot with a mixture of shoyu, sugar, and mirin. It originally consists of meat finely thinly sliced beef and alongside vegetables and other ingredients with a mixture of soy sauce, mirin and shoyu, and usually the ingredients dipped into the small bowl of raw beaten eggs after being cooked, then eaten. But today I'm going to make vegan sukiyaki without meat and egg and sugar. Okay. Now the foam is developing in the water and still wait. Okay. Wait a little bit. So this is traditional sukiyaki nabe for 2 or 3 people. I bought it in Japan. This is for 8 to 10 people, which I bought in Sweden. This is ordinary sukiyaki, ordinary iron pan. Ingredients here, all organic and water used water purifier. Now, still, yeah. Remove 1 deciliter because it was counted from the first. Okay, look at this. This is strange to see if some rice corns are remained. This is not. So if there's some rice corns are in it, wash them and return it to the pot. But here is nothing, so I leave it here. So I replace the lid of the pressure cooker and watch the gas pin goes up to the highest level. Then reduce the heat to low and simmer for 23 minutes. 23 minutes. But this is for my pressure cooker, WMF. The other pressure cooker might have different cooking time. The rest of acids will disappear when the high heat is applied while cooking rice process. So it is not necessary to change our water which the rice is soaked in. Okay, while we are waiting, the gauge pin goes up, I can continue to the sukiyaki. Here is chopped ginger, about 5 centimeters. Chopped is better than grated because the taste of ginger is clear. This is shiitake, mushrooms. This is dried, soaked overnight. And I show you how to cut. This is leg divided, and this leg has 2 parts. This is under the soil. It is hard to cut. This is for vegetable. This leg is cut in half, and this this middle is young, concentrated, and the edge is in, expanding. So it is cut in radial patterns. First half, then in 3 pieces or half, I cut in half today. So this 1 piece has in the edge and yang, which makes the taste sweet and better and becomes soft faster. Besides, each part, each piece is same shape. Okay. This is onion, the round one. Here is growing upward. This is in. This grows downwards. It is yang. So if we cut in half first, then in half moons, it is root. So yin and yang. 1 piece has yin and yang, so the taste becomes sweet and all are the same shape. So okay, going up, but not enough. Okay, so look at this. It is grow. It was boiling here. I don't use oil, but use water saute method. So put ingredients into the boiling water. So stir fry, then shiitake. Not yet. New fries and put ingredients to the bacon place. Now I can reduce the heat to low and 23 minutes. Simmer for 23 minutes. So I can concentrate to make it sukiyaki now. Okay, stir fry
first on the onions to make it hot. Then mix everything. Then put the lid on, cook for 5 minutes. Next, I'm going to put those root vegetables. You can use any root vegetables that you can get at your place. Here is rutabaga, put the bite size and 5 milliliter thick. This is choja beets. This is a family of beets, but a little bit softer. And look at the inside. It's beautiful with stripe with pink and white. Tastes a bit sweet. And cut the same weight as onions, half moons. So in and yang. So this is carrot, long ones. This is roots, and this is growing upwards. Then in and yang. If we cut the diagonal about 45 degrees, then here, yin and yang. So one piece has yin and yang in one slice. So it makes a better balance. Okay? Now, and I bring it to your edge, then add this rutabaga. And choja beets and carrot. And put the lid on. Then I'm going to pour the vegetables. And we use organic vegetables. Then don't throw away the ends of vegetables. Put them into the saucepan and pour water to cover this. And bring it to a boil, and then reduce the heat to low and cook for 15 minutes. Then turn it on, turn off the heat, then it is ready. So this is already cooked 15 minutes. So I can strain that. Yeah, strain. So you can see the hard parts of onions and rutabaga and roots of leeks. Okay, here. Here, I can put it. To cover. Bring it to a boil with the lid on and cook for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to add those a little bit softer vegetables. This is cabbage, is cut this side, 3 centimeter square about. This is mushrooms, brown mushrooms. If it's a small one, use as it is, but the big ones is cut in half. About mushrooms, don't wash it with water, but use small cloth to remove the dust like this. Or paper, yeah, that. Because mushrooms absorb the water immediately, then swell and lose the taste and the flavor. Actually, removing the dust with small cloths and paper is more effective to take more. This is parsnip is cut the same way as carrot. So cut it, bring it to a side, and add the next vegetables. Cabbage. And bring to the side. And onions, no, mushrooms. Parsley. I need some more vegetables.
What was that last vegetable you just put in?
I made more vegetables in another pan. I pour over it to cover. Push a little bit so that all are covered. And cook for 5 minutes. And this leeks also. Cook for 5 minutes. Then I put this fu. Here is dry fu. Fu is wheat gluten. This is soaked for 2 hours, so it is bigger than dry ones. And this is cut so as a bite size. if you don't have food at your place, you don't need to add it. Just tofu is okay. This is natural tofu and cut in bite size. This is grass noodles made of mung beans. Okay. This is boiling water. Add this. And spread so that everyone can get hot water. That's all. And the lid on again. Then turn off the heat. Just leave it. Yeah. Then glass noodles absorb the hot water. Okay. Now I can add next vegetables, next ingredients. Here, this is food. And tofu. I need some more vegetable. Okay, This is soy sauce, shoyu, and I'm going to put in. Okay, now four all white, but mainly first food and tofu. Then shoyu is spread to all the ingredients. And I'm going to put the shoyu 2 times, not everything once, because by adding 2 times with first shoyu, the taste is penetrated to the core of vegetables. Then add the second one is put some more taste. So wait a little bit and cook for 5 minutes. Okay, and after the rice is cooked, I put it in the I cooked a rice container made of wood. I used it a long time, so that was different color. This is wood scooper made of wood. And first, moisten it with water. These two. Then wipe the water to take off extra water. Okay, this one too, so that the rice doesn't stick to the wood. Okay, it's still 6 minutes. Here. Put some oil.
Ew.
Yeah. I didn't explain about the amount of some ingredients. Okay. This food was 4 or big food, and big is whole, 1 big. And the mushroom, I said 200 grams. The carrot is 2 carrots. And this your beets was small, so 4. And the tofu is 400 grams. And parsnip is big one, and 2 onions. Inside is yes. This shiitake mushroom is 4. Okay. Here is brass noodles. The water is remained, so I strained. And add this. Then cook 5 minutes. This is one of my favorite food because it's fun to eat with family and friends together from one pot at the table. And it is easy to make. it's nice as well. All you have to do is mainly chop all ingredients before the dinner time. Okay, and about rice, I don't add sea salt because of yin-yang balance. Modern people are more young with stressful lives and under global warming, which means we need less salt. We eat brown rice with gomasio, sesame salt, and other dishes which contains sea salt and soy sauce, shoyu, or tamari. Yeah. So it is not necessary to add sea salt to rice when cooking. There are many good points with cooking rice without salt. One is taste is sweet, becomes sweet. And the second, the rice is still soft the next day and even 2 days later. Cooked rice with salt is already hard next day. Speaking of myself, I had stiff shoulder, but I got rid of it after starting the rice starting cooking rice without salt. So a little bit, 30 minutes. So okay, and then with the pan, and we are going to wait the gauge pin drop to the lowest level. Then we can open it. Okay, look at here. Looks nice, right? It's a nice smell. And, no. And each person picks up the ingredients from the hot pot to bowl with soup using the shared long pin and long chopsticks and ladles. So I'm waiting, the gauge pin is going down, then I can open it. Now I can have your questions. Do you have some questions?
Anybody have some questions you'd like to ask? It's a good opportunity.
Did you add mirin to the pot or just shoyu?
みりんは入れたか
No, this is cooking method to bring out the sweetness of vegetables. So we don't need to add any sweeteners and mirin. This is already sweet from root vegetables and the way of cutting and with veg broth. So it was a good question. Yeah, we put to just show you. That's enough and tasty. Thanks.
Why do you keep the vegetables separate in the pot?
Yeah, because of it looks good. Just
Oh.
look. Yeah, it looks good and easy to take. Easy to pick up. So we usually pick, each person picks up their own ingredients like this. This is onions, tofu, mushrooms, and leek, plus noodles, carrot, rutabaga, and parsley, cabbage, and shiitake. Onions, more. Yeah. With soup.
Tomoko?
So it's easy to picks up and it looks nice to put each vegetables and ingredients separately. So this way, look.
Very beautiful.
Good. Good.
Tomoko, you said we could use whatever root vegetables are local. Can we
What?
use, you said we could use whatever vegetables grow where we live.
Yes.
Can we use radish or daikon, or is that too strong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
You can use it. Daikon or budok or any all root vegetables that you can get at your place. So that is good. That's why that is good. Nabe and sukiyaki. Nabe.
Excuse me, Tomoko, if you
Yes.
use something like a, by the way, thank you, that was amazing. And if you use something like a red beet, will that discolor everything else in the pot?
A beet.
Yeah, does it make the whole pot red?
Yeah, good question about beets. It's good. It's okay to put, but it makes everything red. So I usually don't use it because red color is beautiful, but it's not so enjoyable to, that everything becomes red. If you like it, you can use it.
Great presentation,
But,
thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So now I have limited time in 45 minutes. So it is already 45 minutes. So I reduce the pressure. I usually don't do that, but it's okay to do that too, in order to open the reader first. Okay, now I can open it. So this water, don't throw it away. We can use it for the soup or miso soup, yes. So don't waste food is one of the macrobiotic philosophy. Yes, here, to moisten rice containers like this. Then up and down is mixed naturally. So yes. Then this is a rice bowl, the Japanese style. I bought it in Japan. Here, like this. And this is chopsticks, and this is chopsticks rest, like this. So here you are, enjoy. Please enjoy to eat. Thank you very much. Do you have any other questions? Thank you very much today. I hope you can make Sukiyaki Nabe with your own ingredients, with shoyu at home, and enjoy it with your friends, family, and loved ones. Thank you very much for today.
Arigato.
Yeah,
Arigato.
Any other questions? Yeah, if you have questions or want to contact with me, please mail it to me.